There's a strange thing about confidence. It doesn't usually disappear all at once. You don't wake up one day and suddenly hate yourself. Instead, it fades quietly, piece by piece, through small habits so subtle you barely notice them happening. And because they're subtle, you rarely question them. You assume they're harmless. You assume, this is just who I am. Today, we're going to look at 3 silent behaviors that slowly destroy your confidence, even if you're trying your best. If you've ever felt yourself getting smaller, less certain, less you, one of these patterns might be the reason. Let's begin. You think you're being polite. You think you're being low maintenance. You think you're just easygoing. But over time, you stop expressing what you really want. You downplay your needs. You swallow your opinions. You try to be agreeable, even when it hurts. At first, it feels selfless, but deep down, it reinforces a quiet belief. What I want doesn't matter. This isn't humility, it's self-erasure. And each time you silence yourself, you teach your brain that your presence is less important than everyone else's. You lose trust in your own voice. You begin to doubt your instincts, your preferences, your decisions, and eventually, your life becomes shaped more by others than yourself. The painful irony is, people don't respect you more for shrinking. They just get used to you being small. Rebuilding starts with tiny acts, saying, I'd prefer this. No, that doesn't work for me. I disagree. And when you do, something changes. You begin to feel solid again. You take up space, not by force, but by truth. This is how confidence begins, not by being loud, but by being honest. Comparison is subtle because it feels productive. You tell yourself, I'm just seeing what others are doing. I'm learning. I'm motivating myself. But beneath that, comparison whispers something poisonous. You're not enough. You look at other people's careers, their relationships, their progress, and suddenly everything you've built feels invisible. The problem is simple. You're comparing your real life to someone else's highlight reel. You see their wins, not their mistakes. You see their confidence, not their nights of doubt. So you start believing they're effortlessly ahead while you're barely moving. But confidence doesn't come from winning the race. It comes from running your own. Every time you measure yourself by someone else's progress, you abandon your own path. The cure? Shift comparison into inspiration. Ask, what can I learn from them? Instead of, what's wrong with me? And remember, even the people you admire most are insecure about someone else. No one feels ahead on the inside. They just keep moving. This is the most destructive one, because confidence isn't just emotional, it's a relationship with yourself. And every promise you break is a fracture in that relationship. Maybe you told yourself you'd wake up early, or go to the gym, or stop texting that person who hurts you. You don't follow through, not because you're weak, but because you think it's no big deal. But your brain is always watching. Every time you say you'll do something, and don't, you teach yourself, my word doesn't matter. You become someone you can't rely on, and confidence cannot survive where self-trust is broken. So start small, painfully small. Not, I'll work out 6 days a week, but I'll walk for 5 minutes today. Not, I'll change everything, but I'll change one thing. Because consistency, even tiny consistency, slowly rebuilds trust, and trust becomes confidence. Confidence is not a feeling, it's a pattern, a history of showing up for yourself. Confidence doesn't grow from pretending to be strong. It grows from honoring yourself in small, quiet ways, every single day. Stop shrinking, stop comparing, start keeping your word. You don't need to become someone new. You just need to come back to who you were before doubt rewrote your story. You're not broken, you're just buried, and you can come back, one honest choice at a time. To hear more about the exploration of human psychology, subscribe to Mindscope. Until next time, take care of your mind.